Hey, everybody. It's Mickey, Michelle, whatever you want to call me. It doesn't matter. I've been called all those things and many more over the years with Live Life Whimsically. Today, we're going to break down another video from the early days of the Contessa files. And we're going to do live reaction together to watch it. This was posted 6 months ago. It is called Exposing More Truth. And what I really like is the little disclaimer here, verified by nonsense. What does that mean exactly? Are there receipts for that we don't get to see as well? I'm just curious. Inquiring minds want to know. I seek transparency. Where is the transparency in the receipts? I'd like to see them. um, the whole thing yesterday and the day before, I'm just going to say I don't really want to rehash too much because I don't know enough about that family, the McCrays, to actually say a lot. I just am watching everything play out since Dre spoke, and you could see some people shaking. I'm glad that I decided to keep my nose basically out of all of this, except for my commentary on how other people handled it. And I can say that I saw a short today that where Molly said, and I don't know, if it was taken out of context or what the rest of the clip might have said. It would be good if other people that know more than I do could explain to me. But there was a part in the clip where she was reacting to Dre where she said she would have rather that Marvon passed. Molly said that. And I don't think that she always thinks before she speaks. And that was really, I wouldn't want anybody to say that about my son, and I don't think she'd want to hear anybody say that about her son if they were in the same situation. So I just want to throw that out there that I did see that I'm an equal opportunity offender. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. My whole goal with this channel is to build a real community where people can actually differ in their opinions and not be afraid to say them and have respectful dialogue back and forth about what's going on. Because I believe we can learn more from each other if we come at it with an open mind and not just let's come out and attack guns blazing and then bitch at people for saying that they don't agree with you. Anyway, it's a short one. This only like 8 minutes long. So let's go.
Post and Justice for Vaughn, the Facebook group.
Push it back and start it.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm just kidding. I don't even know how to start this. Hey, it's me again. I got a few more things to talk about, so buckle up, babies. In the last video, we went over the post and Justice for Vaughn, the Facebook group, in regards to this case. It is a post that Letitia Bias made last night in regards to questions of and updates on this case. Numerous times people asked about transparency of where the funds were going and the overall goal of the funds.
Just again, for the people who didn't hear it or didn't get that far with it yesterday, I still don't understand why it's anybody's business what happened with the money that was donated to her for this cause. I'm sure that there was money donated for Dre as well. And the children, did anybody ask for that? And again, I don't think that that's anybody's business to know what happened to it. You donate money and it's out of your pocket and it goes to somebody else, and that's the way it is. If you donate money to somebody and you don't think that they did what they should have been doing with that money, then your lesson is to not donate money like that again. Don't loan money like that. Don't donate money like that. This is none of anybody's business. And if it's something that is actual fraud, then if you report it to the collecting entity, in this case, it was GoFundMe, and they don't do anything about the GoFundMe being raised, then what are you saying? And why don't you go to the police? So, and GoFundMe makes money off all of this stuff too. So I don't get it. If somebody can clear that up for me, I would be more than happy to hear that explanation.
And what the funds would be for in the event that Marvon does pass away. Those questions have been avoided or deleted completely.
What What are you going to do if the dude dies? Do they not need the money for the funeral and stuff? How do you know that Letitia wouldn't have given some of that money to Dre if that had been the case? It's none of your business what happens to that money once it leaves your pocket. And Contessa's, did you donate? Is that why you're all bent out of shape about it? That would be telling to me.
completely from the group. We are actually going to go over a video that was done last night by Molly Golightly. Molly Golightly actually is a YouTube channel. Justice for All is also a part of this, that sits with her and goes over this case, but they also have admins that are the same admins for the Justice for Vaughn Facebook group and the Exposing Dre McCray Facebook group. Not all admins cross over from Facebook to YouTube, but there is quite a few.
So are cross admins a bad thing? Asking for a friend, because I noticed a lot of your admins on a lot of other pages and channels. So is it a bad thing or is it a good thing? Why did you say that? What am I supposed to glean from that? Because then what am I supposed to glean the same thing for you and having your admins and all these other channels business? Because you guys are everywhere now. So what's the story? Is that a bad or a good thing, or was that just something you were aspiring to? I'm just trying to understand.
That is important to note so people understand who's having these conversations and with whom. Who is the go between and the AKA middleman between the family, the group, and Molly Golightly. You'll see in the next clip that we're going to go over. Molly Golightly was saying that Letitia was going to come up and answer questions last night. She also attempted to get Wynette, who is the stepmom of Marvon, on, and Marvon Sr. on the phone, which she was unable to. But then you will see that she continues to go on for, I don't even know, long time about Dre's looks. That's counterproductive to this whole thing. Let's get into it.
And you do the same thing. You talk about Molly's looks, her body. You even sometimes pull your own self up there and talk about your own body. I don't think anybody should be talking about anybody's looks ever. There's enough stuff on everybody sitting behind these, including myself, that you could come at. Admittedly, I don't know everything I'm talking about. So it'd be real easy for you to come out and talk stuff about the things that I say and probably call me out on a lot of stuff. What I don't want anyone to do and I'm sure now this will just open me up, but who cares? Come at me over my looks, and you might not like how bad I bite back, because people can't help what they're born with, and we all age and things change. So the especially women, man, you shouldn't be hitting each other's looks. There's plenty of things that you can talk about, and like I said before, kindness will get you a lot more education and understanding and knowledge of the other person if you try to have a conversation that's productive, kind, and open-minded. Just saying.
So now, wait. Cash App is spelt wrong? All right. All right, I'll fix it. I forgot the P. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, are we good? We good? Good. All right, we good? All right. Come on, Justin. Molly, it's okay to make mistakes. Not this many in one day. Just put the word app. Got it. Cash App's fine. Yeah. If you guys got $5, she would appreciate it. I know. Thank you, Gypsy. I know that these people will appreciate anything that you will give them. It's very important I would really like to see.
Just a funny little observation. Are you putting these little Giphies up now for when people are throwing money in your chat to you? I'm just curious. Or do we only do that when we were hiding behind our bullshit name and, you know, without our face, and we changed our voice. Is that when we do it because we were watching other people do it? Are you gonna say you're sorry for doing that? I'm just curious about that too, because I know he's making it now, girlfriend.
Shall his sister go out there and to see her brother. I think it's amazing that he's breathing on his own. And to answer a lot of the questions that people were asking in the last video, they were asking, you know, does he have an update? I personally don't know that, because the deal that Andrea made with Miss Bias's Letitia Bias's attorney, and she does have an attorney. I know everyone's saying, well, not everyone, that there's a rumor going around that she doesn't have.
See, I think all of that, when I see that, in my opinion, those little gifts getting put up there, that's designed to distract you from what Molly's saying right here and the information she's trying to give, because for some reason Becky did not, or the Contessas, or whoever these people were, or this person was at this point in time, they had it out for Letitia, and I'm not sure why. And I haven't seen receipts for that. And I haven't heard explanations for it. So when she's talking, Molly's talking about Letitia here and the family collecting money, or the deals she made with Dre or attorneys or whatever, and then flashes all this counter stuff up on the screen that's designed to confuse you, to get you to think a narrative. It was well played, because this all brought her to where she is now, making a bunch of money and getting her wish lists fulfilled on Amazon, in my opinion, anyway.
Have legal representation, and that they want verification and proof of where this money's going. Number one, if you're...
Dude, take your own advice. Where's the verification? Where's the proof? Where are your receipts for all of this that you've been talking about for 8 months now? Where is it? I still haven't seen it. And if you show it to me, I'll definitely say I was wrong, but I don't see it.
You're not donating, you have no right to ask. Okay? You either support this family and you support Marvon McRae, or you don't.
Nothing wrong with that. That's exactly what Dre said. You either support the family or you don't. You either have some compassion for what she's going through, even if you do not like her. You have compassion for what she's going through, or you don't. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
Period. There needs to be no questions asked, especially a family that is this kind. Every time I talk to someone in this family, do you know what they call me? Ma'am. Everything is, hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I'm like, I love them. I'm not used to that. You know what I'm saying? Why is everybody telling me I look beautiful? I'm sweating like a whore in church. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Faith. Okay, let's see. All right. I'm just waiting for this thing to charge, because I don't want to lose her. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Justin. Thank you, Crystal. I fixed it. I promise.
All people are asking for is transparency on where the funds are going, how much is needed, what it is going to be helpful for with Marvon.
Again, it's none of your business. And when you get an attorney, they make you give them a retainer, and then it's billable hours afterwards. When you call them on the phone, they charge you. How the heck are you supposed to know how much it's supposed to be? You didn't know these people. You didn't know them from freaking Adam, and then you decided you were going to have an opinion about it because you had a vendetta for Molly, for whatever reason that was. If I'm wrong, show me I'm wrong, but I doubt seriously that you have any receipts for that, unless they're really tucked away far inside of the 1,200 screenshots on your cell phone that you claim to have.
situation. How is this justice for Marvon? Now, this creator has not been the only one that has been reporting on this case or spreading misinformation. There has been many more. I'm just using hers as an example because she also claims to have exclusive updates with the family, but yet she cannot even provide information to her viewers on which GoFundMe is the correct one. She stated she's been looking for it herself, but if you go to GoFundMe, there's two different ones. One's valid from my understanding, the other is not. But if you
But you had the truth, right? You're exposing more truth. So where is the truth? How are you exposing any truth? Who do you know in the family that you were speaking to? Where are the receipts for that?
ask a question about it, you are silenced or told you are a hater or obviously in support of Andrea, which is just not the truth. People can ask questions and want transparency.
Exactly, Beta. Exactly. Face fuchsia wide eyes.
Without having any negative motives. I will mention it is common to see fraudulent fundraisers in events like this. However, it is the exclusive streamers or content creators, as she likes to refer to herself, responsibility to make sure that this information is accurately given to followers and people who want to donate. When you can't answer their questions, you need to stop, pause, and then go find the answers so you can provide them with accurate information.
When exactly did you do that, Becky? Or Nunya? When did you stop, pause, and then give accurate information? Where was that? I don't see where that happened at all. So maybe take your own advice again.
Again, maybe this is a YouTube thing that verification and proof are not necessary, but in this situation, it is very necessary. There's an overwhelming amount of concern for if any of these funds will benefit Marvon in any way, shape, or form. Again, back to the what is exactly justice for Vaughn? How will that be achieved? Nothing has been filed to his benefit. There's a narrative being pushed that this is all in regards to a certain creator and what she did to this case and how she spun it. Unfortunately, the reality actually is there was multiple people that got into a competition over this story and things.
Which multiple people? This was when Katie Joy was the one that got irritated because Molly got the exclusive and Katie Joy did not. Katie Joy, this, in my opinion, smells of Katie Joy coming out there and trying to muck up and muddy up the works. And honestly, I haven't watched all of the Dre thing, and I don't know if she posted anymore, but it'll be interesting to see because, like I said yesterday, when she was talking about the content creators that were benefiting off of the tragedy in her family, she didn't leave out Becky's group or Katie's group. She said everybody, all of the people, not just, Molly. So, it's so freaking frustrating to watch this garbage.
Went south. Zero transparency was given. It was all this, I want to be the first, that everything. But the thing that nobody followed through with.
So, Jess, yeah, you say that you never donated to someone or some cause where the recipient had to show receipt records of funds. Neither have I. Neither have I. And the only time that I've ever seen anybody do that was when you were a 501c3, so sort of like the Red Cross. They got in trouble after Katrina for misappropriating some of their funds. Oh shoot, guys, I had my microphone off the whole time. Anyway, what I was going to say was I hope you guys didn't bounce because I screwed up. Your girl's old. I never had to donate either, Jess, to any or ask for got receipts or proof of funds. The only time that I ever saw that was when Hurricane Katrina happened and the Red Cross got in trouble for misappropriating some of their funds, but not a private person, when you donate to a private person or through GoFundMe like that, you're kind of donating at your own risk. I've had good. I'm glad because I had the microphone off like an idiot. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, I have never gotten receipts from anybody when I've given money, and I've given money for a lot of reasons, and sometimes not for donations, but just for somebody that I know needed something. And so I never give money unless I can live absolutely without it. We're almost done. We can wrap that little video up almost.
Was confirming any information before putting it out publicly, and they still won't. Now you're supposed to
And neither do you. Neither do you.
donate blindly, don't ask any questions, don't expect any.
Yes, donate blindly. Don't ask any questions. You know enough to know that this dude's laying in a coma, that he's got family that wants to go see him, and they need money to do that. Like I said yesterday, you don't know who has tons of cash, discretionary cash, just laying around someplace where they can not pay their bills or pay their bills and still have money to drive across the country to, in a road trip. It's hard. So who knows what they're going to do with the money? They're probably going to pay their electric bill in order to drive someplace. You don't know, and you don't ask, because all you know is this woman needs to get to her son, and I'm giving her money to do that. And if she doesn't go see her son with that money and goes to the casino or to see Bon Jovi, whatever she wants to do without, you know what? I'm not going to ever donate money to her again. That's how you learn your lesson and move on from it. You don't spend 8 months of your life going after another content creator and bashing a mother whose child is in a coma. That is really crappy form.
Any results, just send money. Again, I'm on neither side. I don't have a side. I don't even know these YouTubers until now.
I'm on nobody's side. Oh, you're on somebody's side. We just haven't figured out who that is yet.
I'm on the side of the truth and only the truth. What is justice for Marvon, and how do we help Marvon?
That was that second video that I found. I just want to, the reason why I'm going through them is just so that I can try to get the timeline in my head right, and try to see where things started to shift. It honestly, don't you think it's kind of interesting that she's on these first few little videos she puts out, she's not like screaming and shit. She's always so mad whenever she's on her own live stream. And the one thing I'm going to say that I said yesterday, and if you guys get sick of me repeating myself, just remind me, and because I'm old. But I feel like that the whole thing was strategic. That she went and hid her identity, disguised her voice on purpose to drive traffic to that channel. I feel like all the little gifs and stuff that she throws up on top of her videos are there also to distract from the commentary that's being said, because you're reading what she's saying or what she's thinking or what she wants you to think. And I think she did it all, in my opinion. And this is just my opinion. I feel like she might have doxed her own self at the time that she did it because she wanted it to come out then. I don't feel like anything that this person does or these people do is not done calculated. I don't believe it. Yeah, they're not owed anything, Veda. Yeah, and that's what I said yesterday. Shut up. That's what Dre asked. Stop talking about him, and the whole situation. Even in videos that had zero to do about them, the McRae's, she would hashtag them in that. It was cotton picking ridiculous, the amount of stuff she did. And then she just keeps saying she seeks transparency and truth. Well, so do I. 1,200 screenshots, her own admission on her cell phone. Somewhere in there's got to be the receipts for the things she keeps trying to sell everybody. And again, before anybody thinks that I feel like she shouldn't be making money off of any of this stuff, well freaking played. That was good, woman. That was probably one of the smartest build-ups to a channel I've ever seen. And aside from people who started in YouTube new, that was good, man. And I, again, not going to say anything. I should what? Use the hashtag I'm a moron. For real, dude. I'm not going to say anything about a woman that has to find a hustle to make some money, whatever that is, you know? That's what we're all out here for. Hopefully to grow a community. That's what I'd like to do. And if I could get monetized from it, I'm going to tell y'all straight up. Yes, your girl wants, I am 61 freaking years old, people. I need a side income that will help me and going through a divorce. You know, so no, I got no problems with her trying to make any money at all. More power to her. She should give lessons on how to drag people to her channel, because she did a really good job of, you know, creating anticipation and excitement for coming in. I mean, it's the Howard Stern thing, right? And if you ever saw the movie Private Parts or read the book, the reason why WNBC kept him on was because people would write in and say they're never going to listen again because they never know what he's going to say next. And people would write in and say, I'm going to listen every single day. And the reason for it was because we don't know what he's going to say. So that's exactly what she did. Good job. For real. Like the Academy Award goes to. They have to grow a brain before they can grow a community. And honestly, just be kind of nice about it. You know, I don't understand the whole, just, you don't even know somebody and you hate them. And again, come at me. I am not a giant fan of Molly's. I am not, but I do not agree with the body shaming that goes on. And I've had people come into my chat and say to me, well, Molly does the same thing. So does that make it right? Should we just treat each other like crap? Or should we actually try to understand each other and see where the other person's coming from? The end result of a conversation doesn't need, especially in social media, we don't need to come away agreeing about everything. We don't. And we don't have to like all of the same creators. And we don't have to be best friends with all of these people. We may not even know these people in real life. If we're lucky, I am going to New York and I'm going to have to hit up Erin and see if I can't come to wherever she works and get a drink and maybe meet her, because I'm coming up there next month. But, you know, just be kind, and expect that with the way that you treat other people, especially in my playground, you're going to be treated with the same measure of kindness that you gave. And whenever I say what I do, and I've said things about Molly, and Molly has come on my page and liked some of the stuff I've said, even though I've not always said very kind things to her. And I've liked some stuff on her page too. I don't subscribe because she hurt my feelings when she went after somebody for their age. That bothered me intensely because I'm very sensitive about that. Yeah, you know, some of you, I wouldn't mind meeting you, Veda. I really wouldn't, and I really want to meet Erin. So that's why when I get up to New York, hopefully I'll do that. Anyway, tomorrow is Friday, right? I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow. If you guys got any suggestions or want to talk about something, let me know. It'll be in the evening time. Probably going to be drinking. It's Vodka Friday. So anyway, I hope you guys had a really good morning. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. And if you did, if you like, share, leave a comment, which if you already did, thank you. And otherwise, I will see you guys probably tomorrow for a little bit of makeup madness before we go live in the evening. Just general BS, maybe some real estate talk. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Jess. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to tell truths and I'm trying to be kind. And if I'm not, I fully expect you guys to call me out. Oh, for real, man. That would be good. I should drink and react to Katie Joy. I think that's what I'll do. I like that because she's not blocked me on here yet. So I'm blocked every place else, but not here. All right. Thanks for the kudos. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.